Examples 4 and 5 are instances of just talking about orders of magnitude. And we don't really focus on the orders of magnitude a whole heck of a lot and not for very long. I mean, the comparison is needed in certain situations. However, dealing with orders of magnitude don't really have many different practical applications, at least not in areas where a lot of you would tend to be looking. So, um, just to do a couple problems here dealing with orders of magnitude. The whole idea behind orders of magnitude is that you're describing things with powers of 10. And when you're just saying something is an order of magnitude larger or smaller, you're talking about, well, how many powers of 10 are being multiplied or divided, as the case may be, between the two when you make a comparison. So you're told that 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters and 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. And so they're basically asking you to take a kilometer and say how many orders of magnitude larger than a meter it is, and then how many orders of magnitude larger than a millimeter it is. Well, the second piece up here, it says 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. You could take that idea and do a factor label if you want to, but you could just use the conversion: 1 kilometer, 1,000 meters per 1 kilometer. You have 1,000 meters. That means that 1 kilometer is the same thing as 10 to the 3 meters, which means it would have 3 orders of magnitude larger than a meter. Whereas if you convert that now into millimeters, going from meters to millimeters, you would have 1 million millimeters in a kilometer, which is the same thing as being 10 to the 6 millimeters, which means that a kilometer would be 6 orders of magnitude larger than a millimeter. So basically, it's the exponent of 10 that you have that's that many times larger. They'll have some instances where they have you estimate and just basically see what close power of 10 there you have there, and then use that as the order of magnitude. But orders of magnitude only really work well if you have exact powers of 10 different. It gets a little bit shaky after that, and you need to go into some of the next part of the topic that you'll see in the next couple examples following these. One area that it is used for is when you talk about the Richter scale. So on September 7th, 2022, a 3.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in the Aleutian Islands off the coast of Alaska. That same day, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in the southern part of Sumatra, Indonesia. Based on this information, complete the following statement. The maximum tremor size, which is what the Richter scale measures, so these magnitudes of earthquakes, was blank times greater than that for the earthquake in the Aleutian Islands. So, as you can see here, the difference between the magnitudes was 2. So the Sumatra earthquake was 2 orders of magnitude greater than the one that occurred in the Aleutian Islands, because that's what the Richter scale actually measures, as orders of magnitude. Well, that means that the Sumatra earthquake was 10 to the 2 greater in its damage and its tremor size, or 100 times greater. So that's really the extent of orders of magnitude we're really going to get into, because there's not a whole lot you could do with them. There's only specific circumstances you could use with them accurately. So, but that is the end of this problem, and that's the end of this video. If you have any additional questions, please make sure to bring them up during class.